Okay, so now we will actually create our stamina. So stamina basically is a number from 0 to 100, for example. So we can store it as a variable, like a float. So let's do that. Let's go to variables. Let's click plus icon and let's call this variable just stamina. And this will be float. Compile, save. And again, float is just a number. So when we enter our sprinting, what we can do is to check if our stamina is greater than 0. So we will add a branch. Let's grab our stamina and let's check if it is greater than 0. Okay, so if it is greater than 0, then we can continue. But if our stamina is less than 0 or equal to 0, it means that we don't have any stamina left and we don't want to go to sprinting. We can do this and now we can comment this. Check if stamina is greater than 0. Okay, so we can just create a variable called is sprinting with question mark because this will be boolean, of course. And if we know that our stamina is greater than 0, which means we can sprint, let's set a variable is sprinting to true. So we know that we are sprinting. And now we can actually grab our character movement and set max walk speed to 300 because this is our sprinting speed. Compile, save. So again, when we enter this event, we make sure that we are actually moving. Then we're entering this sprint enter. We're checking if our stamina is greater than 0. If it is greater than 0, we're checking is sprinting to true, and we're setting max walk speed to 300. We can also comment this if you want to. Set max walk speed and is sprinting variable. Compile. And now when we sprint, we want to decrease our stamina. But before doing that, we need to make sure that our stamina actually has some value. So by default, I wanted to have a value of 100. So let's compile. By the way, we are expanding our system and we're creating new variables for sprinting only. So we can go into details and here we can set a category for these variables. So let's just type sprinting and let's move is sprinting to that category as well. Okay. So we will decrease our stamina. How can we do that? It is pretty simple. We will use something called timer by function name.